As William Osler once said, the good physician treats the disease, the great physician treats the patient who has the disease. I fully intend to do this in my occupation as a cardiologist. Hi, I am Addie, and I am a cardiologist. A cardiologist diagnoses, treats, and communicates with their patients with heart conditions. It takes a lot of schooling to be a cardiologist, and a lot of skill. My opportunity cost, or second choice, was being a neurologist. The neurologist is very similar in the field, but they work with the brain instead of the heart. This appealed to me because it fascinates me how the brain works. However, neurologists don't go into operations or surgeries a lot, and that's a big downside to me, as I'd like to be very proactive. My third choice was being an orthopedic surgeon. I like this because I can help people from a wide variety of ages and conditions at any given time, and studying the body sounds like something that would interest me. My final choice was being a cardiologist because they work with the heart and go into surgeries a lot more. 3 pros of my career include a high-paying salary, helping people out, and good medical insurance for free. A few downsides, however, include having to move far away from home to work in a bigger city, the long, extensive hours, and no off time as I'm on call. This means the possibility of not having very much vacation time. I make $180,000 a year, which is equivalent to $15,000 per month. My parents estimated on my spreadsheet an exact $15,000 a month, and I estimated $14,982.50, which is only $17.50 off my budget. My housing, including my rent and rental insurance, takes up 3% of my budget. I have a roommate, and we have an $850 a month 2-bedroom apartment. Transportation, including gas, my car payment on my brand new Chevy Impala, tax, insurance, and public transportation is another 6% of my budget. I put a little bit of money into public transportation in case my car were to ever break down or be in the shop. Utilities, like gas and electric, other city utilities, including water, and my phone plan take up 1% of my budget at the smallest piece. My rationale for this piece is because I split all of my costs with my roommate except for my cell phone. Taxes that come from my paycheck take up the most at 36% of my budget. This piece is so big because over $4,000 goes just into state and federal income tax, and there's more in my Social Security and my Medicare. Food takes up 4% of my budget. This includes groceries and eating out, and I eat out a lot more than I buy groceries because I am not home very often. My school loans take up 14% of my budget. I have a lot of money in my school loans because I doubled my monthly school loan payments so I could pay them off faster. Toiletries take up 2% of my budget every single month. This includes any personal hygiene products, as well as makeup and getting my hair done. Discretionary takes up 34% of my budget. The reason this piece is so big is because I put over 10% of my monthly budget into savings, and another 10% went into my church. There are many trade-offs, but to highlight a few, instead of living alone, I chose to split and have a roommate to save money. Also, instead of having a lot of vacation time, I chose to do something I love and am very passionate about. My biggest trade-off was giving up staying close to home to live in a bigger city. I chose to live in Chicago, Illinois because of the high trauma rate there. My education plan was to graduate high school with my associate's degree from taking college classes throughout high school. Once I graduated high school, I went to KU Medical School to get my bachelor's in pre-medicine. I chose this because I could stay somewhat close to home. I then transferred to Stanford Medical School to get my PhD in cardiology. I chose Stanford because they have a great medical program. I graduated in May of 2031. I then completed my residency program at NMH, Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago, specializing in cardiothoracics. My skills include being able to stay calm under pressure, good physical endurance, mental proficiency, and a strong understanding of human anatomy. My references were Catherine Jang, the head of the residency program at NMH, and Ashley Zhu, director of the volunteer program I was a part of throughout middle school and high school in Inman, Kansas. I wrote my letter of application to Nicole Ornimesium, requesting a position as the head of cardiology at Mercy Hospital and Medical Center. I used multiple different resources to find information about my career. First, I used Texas Heart Institute's website to get information about a cardiologist's needed skills and ability. But before I could do that, I had to use BLS.gov to find what occupation fit me best. All I knew is that I wanted an occupation in the medical field. I also used study.com, which gave me the educational process a cardiologist goes through. The University of Kansas's website was used to find the cost of my education there. I also used Stanford Medical School's website to find which specialties fit best there and my cost of education there. I read an article by the American Heart Association about different types of heart diseases, causes, and ways to treat them. My other article was by National Geographic, explaining the purpose of the heart on a higher level. This article told you all the things that the heart controls and what happens when the heart fails at controlling them, and how long the average person will go to death. Helping and assisting people to live longer and better quality lives has always been a large aspiration of mine. As a cardiologist, I believe I can achieve this goal and make a difference in the world. Even if it's only a small one, it can cause a ripple effect to help the whole world. Thank you for your time and interest in my career. Are there any questions?